Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some.
Let's do some cash stuffing.
Well, Gigi did it again. I guess it doesn't take long for Gigi to forget what she's doing here. So, forgot to put my mic on, and I forgot to put my overhead ring light on. I'm greeting everybody here, letting you know I'm having tequila sunrise. Started talking about, our 3-week trip that we had taken, visited 11 states. It was great. And I just cannot believe I forgot to put the mic on. But this is just this is a process, and now I'm learning how to do over audio over my tracks here. So that's something new. That's something good. But anyway, it's always something. Last track or last clip I did, I thought I got everything right. But like I said, you've been gone 3 weeks, you're on vacation. It takes a while to get back into the groove. So I do hope you enjoy this new clip. I'll be sharing some clips where we visited. Like I said, we did 11 states. It was very, it was fun. It's fun to get away and do a road trip like that. Me and Big Dog have been talking about that for quite some time. My goal is to visit all 50 states, so I'm looking forward to be able to do that. I think I've already hit 16, so I'm working on it. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the clip, and I'll see you at the end of the track. All right, thanks, folks. Be talking at you. So hopefully you can hear me now. Gigi needs a drink. There were 3 drinks when I was very young. When you start clubbing, going to dances, you party. I didn't really drink beer. I'm really not a beer drinker. I'll drink wine and tequila and vodka and all that kind of stuff, but not so much beer. And they didn't serve Boone's Farm or Tyrolia or Españada when you went clubbing at that time. 1920, what do you know? So, to sound like you know what you're talking about, there were 3 drinks I would order. Either 7-7, Tequila Sunrise, and a screwdriver. Those are the 3 drinks that I knew that I can order. Greyhound, I will never drink a Greyhound again. That's a whole other story. This is not the time and place to share such a story. But anyway, we knew that we wanted to travel once I retired. Big Dog's just been kind of waiting for me. So we finally went ahead and said, we just got to do it. We just got to go. So we were actually going to try to go up to South Dakota to go check out the Mount Rushmore. And there's another place up in northern South Dakota called Carhinge. But, when we were in Colorado, we were going to go to South Dakota, but the weather was not going to be accommodating. It's supposed to be a bad storm, 2-inch size hail, and Big Dog said, no, we ain't going there. So our trip was actually cut short maybe by a week or so, but 3 weeks on the road, and we were moving. If you do 21 days, you hit 11 states, you're moving. But it was nice to be able to see some new sights, some new countryside. Oklahoma, lots of cattle ranches, casinos, and freaking windmills. Those solar windmills are all over the place out there. I was quite surprised. Then the next thing, hold on, let me check something. Okay, I just want to see. I'm telling you, it's been 3 weeks, and Gigi forgot what she's doing here. Anyway, Oklahoma is, like I said, cattle ranches, casinos, and lots of windmills. In fact, we saw, those things are huge. I don't know if you call them propellers, whatever the things that are spinning around, but we saw them on a truck, and this first time I had seen them being on the road, being driven wherever they were taking up to. Huge. I'm going to show a picture right there. How big those things are, the blades, I guess, that they put on these solar. These things are huge. There's 3 of them. These are what they use for the solar wind. Freaking huge, man. There's 3 parked here. Only we get 2. Wow. Get inside this car. We're in New Mexico, outside Albuquerque. It took us 4 hours to get here because traffic was horrendous in I-40. Bad accident and just traffic. A lot of stop and go stuff. Anyway, cool. I don't know if you call them propellers or what. Kind of cool. Alright, I'm out. And we stayed out there by North Platte. I think he said North Platte. The lake down there. So it was nice. Let's see here. So Oklahoma, Missouri, Iowa, and what was the other? Missouri, Oklahoma. Yeah, Nebraska and Iowa. Those were the 4 new states. In Minnesota, we went and we saw quite a bit of Big Dog's family. That's originally, he's from Minnesota, small town out there. So we got to see all his brothers and sisters, great people, really, very warm, very welcoming. Jet, just because we took dog Jet. There she is right there. And she was great. She did so good when we were traveling because this is really the first big road trip for her as well. We've gone camping here and there. But she did really well. But let me tell you, it's like taking a kid when you got a dog. It's like taking a kid on a vacation with you. Did they poop? Did they eat? Did they poop? Did they eat? Did they pee? Oh my gosh, all over again. But anyway, she did really good. So we saw family there. He had an old friend that he'd met in the service. So they've been friends for many, many years. So we went to Indiana and visited him. Colorado, I've got family there, and so does Big Dog, so it was nice to get together to see family. Just a really, really nice time to get away. I'm so glad that we did it, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. But until then, let's get some cash stuffing done, okay? Well, when I was out, I did do a transfer withdrawal for Aruba because I'm trying to keep building on that. So what I'm going to do today is go ahead and we're going to do a cash drop. Let's see what Pearl or Bruce is going to bring for us. So that's cash stuffing for Aruba. Then we've got his plane, and I'm going to go ahead and start including the cash stuffing I've been doing for the Aruba. That's a separate one on top of the 100 envelope challenge. So I'll just go ahead and start including that. So we'll see what our numbers are. And I did I remember to bring the numbers over here? Come on, Valerie. Or Gigi. Let's see here. I thought I had it here, but no, I don't have it. So let's see here. Because I have a new number for where we're at. Hold on. So I went back, looked over my numbers again, and our corrected total, revised total, whatever you want to call it, is 1573. That's what we got today, combining the two saving challenges that I'm doing for Aruba. So right now we're at 1573. While we were away, we did go ahead and put a deposit, because there's actually two things we have to pay for. We have to pay for airfare. You know, I've seen people get deals as cheap as $500 round trip to Aruba, and then I've seen them as high as $3,000. So not every airline has hit as far as the ability to purchase tickets. So I'm just kind of watching that. But we did make a deposit on our room because it's at a resort, so it's all inclusive. So I'm also saving for that as well. So that's why I've got two of them going at the same time, because I want to make sure that one will be $5,000 and the other one is $3,000. So I figure $8,000, that should cover everything. Now, what me and Big Dog were talking about is that since I've never been to Florida, and he's always wanted to take me to Florida. So I told him, I go, hey, when we come back from Aruba, we're going to be landing in Florida. Why don't we take a few days and stay in Florida? You know, go to Key West, wherever you want to go. Maybe stay there 4 days or something. And then we can fly home. I think it's a fantastic idea. I don't know if he's bought it yet. But anyway, I'm gonna try to save extra for that as well. So we'll see how that goes. So anyway, right now we're starting at 1573. Let's see. Get our envelope here. Get that here. Here's my calculator. And let's see who's going to bring us some money. Is it going to be Pearl? Hey, Pearl. Hey, Pearl. Stay over there, Pearl. I know, it's Friday. Is it Bruce? Bruce. But let's see. Get the King of the Sea dancing over here, okay? Homie, stay there. All right, what are you gonna bring us? Huh? Come on, King of the Sea. Oh, no, King of the Sea. Keep going. All right. All right, stay. All right, now, so let's see what we got going on here. Who's gonna bring us some money today? Huh? Who's gonna bring us some money? So let's see here. I think we need to start filling out some of these bigger numbers here because, you know, before we know it, we're gonna be all. So let's see who's gonna bring us some money today. Oh, right out of the gate, Bruce already dropped something for us here. So, whoa, I guess it's not Pearl bringing us anything. Bruce is. Thank you very much, Mr. Bruce. Mr. Bruce, thank you. Let's see what you got here. So we got some money here. $40, 50, 60. That's a good number. Yay! Thank you, Mr. Bruce. Okay, I know Pearlson wants to come and join the party. It's okay, Pearl. Even though you didn't bring us anything, it's okay. There you go. Come on, Pearl. Hello. Okay, that's right. Chill, Pearl. Thank you very much, Mr. Bruce. 40, 50, 60. All right. So that's a good number. That's right. I'm gonna have to start using another pen. Let's see here. I want to use this one, but just for today. 60. There we go. Ooh, nice and birdie. $60. So for this drop, we now are at, what did I say? Oops. We were at 1573. Now we're at 60. 1633. Let me write that down. Keep track of my numbers. Wow. That's nice. So, get our bag here. Says, what does Gigi say? Gigi says, Mama says, you gotta respect your money. So, we did 60. I think what, 18th, 19th? Today is the 18th. Now the reason why you're seeing 839 here's a new total is because the total I gave you was a combined total of the both savings. But in this bag we have 839. So let's go ahead. Remember, we already got 500. 500, got the prop money here, got 500 already in the bank right now. So, let's get all this organized. Don't I look pretty? Don't I look pretty? There's one down. And let's see here. See, I did an online transfer, so I added $75 to the bank. because I wanted to make sure. The only thing I had to do was my 100 envelope challenge, but I did transfer another 75 to the bank. So we're gonna drop another 75 in here. Today's the 18th, and let me get my. Got some money here. Put this one away. So $8.39. Did I write that down? $8.39. Let me write it down. Gigi, don't forget. Okay, put that over there for right now. And then Aruba. I think I've got 75 in here because, you know, we also have to do big dogs drop. That should be 15 there. Now let's see here. Yep, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. So there's another $75. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. So 13 times Gigi. 13 times 75 equals 975. Wow. There's our prop money. Okay. So get this all organized. See? Another one there. Is that right now? That's so cool. Quite excited. So pretty soon we're going to be hitting 2,000. That's great. Yahoo! Aruba, here we come. And now, let's do big dogs. He's got another plane here. Where's that pen I use? So, do his little surprise. Boop, boop. Do that. And let's see, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, don't be laughing at my fancy, my fancy sheet for big dogs. 18, 118. So that's 225. It's getting there too. Very good. This day, Gigi's trying to work on being organized. I worked on since we were gone 3 weeks, and I had to, you know, put stuff back into the house that we used out in the camper. Went ahead and organized the pantry. Wow, that was a job. I worked on that yesterday and finally got it done today. But you know, there's a sense of satisfaction when you get something like that done. It's like, wow. So close this up. So there's a cash stuffing for today. I think we're doing pretty good. Quite excited about, you know, saving the money now. What we want to save up for, I think I said previously, is for painting the house. We want to paint the inside of the house, and then also for kitchen, patio kitchen. Plus, I plan on going to school, so I'm gonna have to. I'm going to community college right now. I got 4 classes left to take, and then I'm going to transfer over to ASU. So I'm gonna have to start saving for tuition. Tuition ain't cheap. So I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna do an envelope for that too. So, you know, I got Big Dog's buy-in and all of this, so he's quite excited about it. You know, being able to take off and not worry about anything. Oh, wait, something's calling me. It was nice. But I tell you, if you ever get the opportunity, and I'll include some clips here and there about, some of the things we saw. I think it was in Amarillo, Texas. We saw the Cadillac Ranch. I'm a car gal. I like cars. The last muscle car I had, I wish I still had it, was a 2009 6-speed Hemi Challenger. Love that car. But then I started having problems with the transmission. I had to get rid of it. And you know what I ended up getting? It was still a fun little car to drive. It was a Mini Cooper Clubman. It had 3 doors, was it 6-speed or 5-speed? I can't remember because we got rid of it recently. It just starting to cost too much money. But it was a stick shift. There's something about driving a stick shift. And unfortunately, what I'm hearing is they're not going to be selling stick shifts anymore. I really enjoy driving a stick shift. But anyway, that thing was like a little, it was a fun little car to drive. But I really like muscle cars. So, and just cars in general. I did ride a motorcycle probably about 10 years ago. Yeah, because we bought 2 motorcycles when we first moved out here. But, I think it's the sensation of the wind hitting my face that I just love riding a motorcycle. And I can't say I rode it a long time. I was a new rider and had an accident. Still got 2 screws in my knee and my ankle to prove that I was a rider. Broken jaw, chipped femur. So I did get back on the bike, but I just was not comfortable, so I had to get rid of it. That's how we ended up with the trailer. So anyway, now how did we get on that tangent? Oh yeah, cars. So anyway, motorcycles, cars, sometimes they just look really pretty, you know what I mean? So anyway, I was interested in seeing this Cadillac Ranch. That was kind of cool, so there's a couple of clips we were able to take. It was a little warm though, but we went out there, checked it out. Very, very cool, something very different. Looks like somebody just one day put some cars and dug a hole and dropped these cars in there, and people go out there and they spray paint, do graffiti on these things. It's just something different to do. There was a place out here in Casa Grande that was very similar. They're called the Domes. In fact, it was an old semiconductor assembly plant, I believe, and they've torn them down now, but those are really kind of cool too. I'll put some pictures because me and Big Dog had gone out a few times to go check them out. But anyway, the whole point of the reason why I'm saying all of this about the travel is because the reason why we were able to do that and feel comfortable doing that is because of what I'm doing here, the cash stuffing. It's paying off. I'm really excited about it. Now we're making bigger goals and we're going to get bigger things done. So I will continue to be here every Friday. I appreciate everybody who comes by and supports me. Leaving the comments, I do appreciate it, and I do respond back. Because this is a community that I know that we really need to encourage each other, and I have felt very encouraged by people that are out there in this community and people who are just liking the clips. I hope you continue to like them, and remember, I'll be here every Friday, but I'll be uploaded Saturday with a drink in hand because it's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere, and Gigi likes to have a drink now and then. And I like to try different drinks. So they've been summer drinks. That's what was coming in. They've been summer drinks. That's why I've had some rum today. I had the tequila sunrise. But, maybe in the fall be more bourbon or whiskey drinks. Who knows? We'll see. Because I do like bourbons, a good bourbon and whiskey. So anyway, I appreciate you stopping by. We're still building on our cash stuffing. I look forward to building even more. I appreciate everybody's support and all you working stiffs out there. Stay strong, keep at it. Your time will come. Tits up, salute, have a good one. Until next Friday, stay strong.
Today's gonna be a good day.
See ya.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.